This has really been bothering me because Klay Thompson, to me, is one of the most coolest, down to earth, nicest, doesn't bother, don't fuck with nobody, plays with his dogs and goes on his boats. But Klay is just so cool. And when I start seeing the disrespect towards Klay, and I think this is a bigger picture kind of in the climate we live now, you cannot age out gracefully. And I think LeBron is a perfect example of no matter how much fucking greatness he's given us, with or against or still doing, people are going to find a way to hate on him. And Klay, obviously, after having the 2 injuries he had, Klay is not the same guy. But I hate to see these young motherfucking dudes talking shit. And I be trying to give Morant so much grace. Like, I fuck with Ja.
Bro, we was riding for him at one point, dog. We
fuck with him a lot.
We was riding hard for bro at one point, man.
My boy.
But he be doing some bitch ass shit, bro. Like, I
He
just
not
don't
being him.
get it.
He not being him.
Whatever he's being, it's just like, bro, like, we be trying to defend you more than maybe we should, because I see what the potential, and let's not forget the trajectory he was on. He just be doing some corny shit, and for you to get in Klay's face and put your hand, like, you're lucky you didn't do that to someone that wants to smoke, because they would have slapped the shit out of you on the spot, like on some real shit. But for him to do that, and then for Klay to even take the high road and kind of respectfully getting his ass, because at the end of the day, we all as fans, we want to see Ja get on the court and be great again. And we can discuss, I'm gonna give you a second, Mac. We can discuss whether obviously the time in Memphis is up and it's time for him to go. But we just want to see his greatness, because there's so much greatness. And there's always been a saying the whole time, all of us from the league, like, don't let your off the court bullshit, be louder than what you're doing on the court. And for you to be in street clothes, for you to be in street clothes and come do some shit, like, come on, man. And I understand there's some back and forth, because when Ja was in this shit, there was a little back and forth with that Warrior dynasty and that young Memphis team. But to Klay's point, like, Ja's been talking for a long time, and he has to motherfucking pray to however many guys that he has a slice of the career that Klay has had, with 4 championships, and at one time being, a top 2 or 3 two-way guy in the game, 63 on fucking a -2 dribble. Like, Klay has just done some shit that's just like, whoa. And I hate to see Ja do it. And then who's the young boy in Miami that did it? Myron Gardner.
OG Caron got him right. OG Caron brought him over
Yeah,
there.
we're going to talk to that.
Okay, all right.
We're going to get, we're going to get to all that. But we're going to take a look at this right here. This is Klay respectfully getting at Ja.
And then with Ja, he's a funny guy. He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. But you know what? That's for another day.
What did Ja have to say on this occasion?
Nothing of intelligent depth. It was really just his just running his mouth, and he's been running his mouth for a long time. And it's funny to run your mouth when you're on the bench. It's kind of the story of his career so far, just leaving us wanting more. We all want to see him out there and do his best, but he's just been letting a lot of other stuff get in the way of that. And we need that in the NBA. We need our best players to be out there. And when you're a star, it comes with a great responsibility. And I hate to see that go to waste.
Real subtle.
Yeah.
I mean, but Klay is just such a good dude, and obviously motherfuckers is mad because he's got Megan now, and bro, do motherfucking thing. So people are obviously gonna hate on that, and that puts him in a different light and perspective. But if you guys knew Klay behind the scenes, man, he's such a great dude. And then let's not forget, again, one of the top two-way guys. Although he only has one all-defensive team, he's been one of the best defenders in his prime in the league. He saved Steph a lot of times because Klay would always take the Kyries, the Dames, and all these motherfucking monsters that would have got into Steph's legs. Klay took those guys, you know what I mean? And then on the flip side was still one of the most dangerous weapons we've ever seen. Missed nearly 2 years to injury. Obviously tears the ACL, tries to come back, tears the Achilles. He's not going to be the same, but, he's 5th all-time in three-pointers made. But if you add those 2 seasons, he's a top 2 or 3 three-point shooter of all time, 5-time All-Star, 4-time champ. What are your guys' thoughts? And before we get to that, also let's just ride right into this next part. Heat rookie Myron Gardner called Klay a bum, but what I love, Jack, and something you and I have been talking about for so long, Caron Butler, someone we play with and against. To me, a vet. Although he's a coach, this is what the fucking NBA is missing right now is these vets. He brought this young boy back out to tell Klay, to apologize to Klay. And it looked like Klay didn't really even want no part of it. But I think, out of respect for Caron, Klay listened. But it was just, it's shit that's not needed. And if you're a young player like Gardner, who is a two-way player, averaging 2 points, this motherfucker doesn't even know if he's going to be in the NBA next year. I think instead of trying to be a funny guy and disrespecting one of the greatest shooters of all time and the first ballot Hall of Famer, soak game up from him. But I think that's the problem with this generation and the climate as a whole. It's much easier and more welcome to show disrespect than to show love. So after seeing those two things, Jack, I'll start with you. What are your thoughts on just the disrespect to Klay?
Well, one, it's a different time. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, and I'll start with this. And it's funny because Max on the show. When I was in Atlanta, we was playing against Max, and I was having a good game. And I started talking shit to Max. I already knew Max, but I started talking shit to him because I was in the NBA. I was confident. You know what I'm saying? I was having a good game. But I didn't take it to the point where I was trying to demean him because that was my OG because I had the respect for him. Yeah, I was talking shit. I was confident, but I knew who I was talking to too. You see what I'm saying? I knew who I was talking to. So I wasn't finna take it to the point where it was disrespectful. Now, the competition part, that's one thing. Now, I would say this about Ja first. I know Ja father real well. And my father wasn't initially in my life hands-on, but I'm a lot like him. So whether your father was in your life every day or not, you somewhat like him. Ja father was in his life. I'm talking about every day of his life. He is not a violent person, not a ghetto person. Nothing like that, bro. Has not one ghetto side. He is a respectful dude. He bought his money, and he's a solid person. Everybody he come around, he's smiling and speaking to him. So for Ja to eventually get to Memphis, shout out to Memphis. It ain't got nothing to do with Memphis. It's just he got to Memphis and tried to embrace that culture and became somebody he's really not. Yeah, I said he betrayed, and he's been in some situations where he was around people that he didn't normally hang around. Ja just wasn't that person. So now he's trying to assume that character of I got to be this tough guy. I got to point guns. I got to do all this shit. You're not NBA young boy. You ain't never shot at nobody. You ain't never been in no shit like this. Ain't nobody never shot at you. So leave that away from basketball. Yeah, you made some mistakes. Let the mistakes go. But the persona you trying to carry now, like you just hard dude or something like that, instead of just being it's the difference between a hard dude and a stand-up man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it real with you. At one point in my younger years, yeah, I wanted people to know I'm hard. But now I stand as a man. You know what I'm saying? So you know how I'm coming. And with Ja, I think he more worried about wearing these Nike Techs and being an NBA young boy. You're not him. Be Ja. And I think that's when he'll start coming back to the expectations that we expect from him as a basketball player. And he has to understand that coming from us, it ain't personal. We fans of you. But what you doing, we have seen because we have made some of these mistakes. And we've seen where these mistakes take us. Point blank. Make better decisions. Like Klay say, be accountable and have more respect for other people, bro. Because one thing you cannot do, you can't be somebody else. Everybody else is already taken. The best thing you can do is be yourself. Caron Butler situation, I love Caron. He from the old school. I talked to him when he did it. We DM'd each other. He was like, Jack, there's still a few of us left. You got to do that. You got to do stuff like that because at the same time, Caron has been in that situation. He has been that person on the end of the bench knowing he better than guys out there. You know what I'm saying? And might have a word or two, but he don't go as far as to disrespect people because he's played with a lot of Hall of Famers. He had a lot of success in the league. But one thing they don't understand, Caron is really from that. Caron did time. Caron almost lost everything. So he understands the importance of respect and the position he's in now. How many people that could say they had the background as Caron now that's an NBA coach and has the respect around the league that he has? Most people can't say that. So these are the type of people, Matt, when we talk about we need to have veterans around, this is what we mean. We don't mean guys around to show these guys how to get away with shit. No, show them how to be men, show them how to grow, show them how to respect and have respectable careers. You know what I'm saying? And I love the way, I love the fact that he was there because it showed not just the young guys on Miami team, but it showed all the young guys in the league that disrespecting guys like Klay, it ain't a good look. Demeaning people is not the way to get ahead. And that was a perfect example.
I think, Max, before you go, I think when we talk about this as a whole, this is no matter how successful Ja is and how successful the young fella from Miami hasn't got an opportunity to be yet. When we came in the league, there was just old heads that could tell anybody anything.
Absolutely.
It's not how to get out of shit. It's how to be accountable. It's how to move. It's how to act. It's
and
how
we
to
didn't play the B
respect
word.
past.
They play the B word a lot now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't play the B
man,
word. We didn't play the B word.
I mean, that's that's at least a slap.
Yeah,
That's
that's
just
a real
off the rip.
hard
At
ass
least
slap.
at least a
Real
slap.
hard,
At least
quick,
a slap.
pow.
So
As soon as you say wow.
Max, when you see both of these situations and the disrespect to Klay, what is your thoughts?
Man, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Jack hit on all the points, man. I mean, it's about the respect level, man. What the man has done, he earned the respect. I mean, Ja, I love Ja. We love Ja. We all four of us, we love Ja. Three of us, we love Ja. But Ja got to get back on the fucking floor, man, to make himself feel better about himself. And that's what I think this shit's coming from.
Projecting.
Yeah,
he's projecting.
He don't feel like the nigga, like you can see him sitting over there on the bench, man. He looked damn defeated, man. Cause you know what, I know posture, you know what I mean? Cause I think I do. And that nigga's, he's sitting over there like this. Like, I mean, nigga, he used to be over there broad shoulders, like, you know, but man, Ja just got to get back on the floor, get back healthy. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Ja, but it's something mentally going on. But I keep saying, man, that mental health shit, man, that shit is real, man.
It's real.
That shit is real. And that's what I see. Ja just asking, screaming out, asks for help, man. Ja needs some help, man, because that's some mental shit going on with Ja. This ain't got nothing to do with this damn basketball. A lot of it does, but off the court, man, Ja got some shit going on, man. He need to identify it.
At this point, Max, when he first made the mistake with the gun, me and Matt went to toe to bat for him. I'm like, shit, I did it twice.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it, bro. We make mistakes, but after it starts snowballing and shit, it's hard to take up for him. Now, like Klay say, you got to start being accountable. Now, dog. Now, it's just on you now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They took Kyrie away, gave you his space with the shoes. Now everybody's saying Ja the next face of the league, and we all was saying that Ja. But you know what I'm saying? So you can't be upset with us with the way you are performing. Now, let me say this last thing, Matt, to his credit. Because you know this is the realest show ever, and we always be real. I've been the cancer on teams when I don't want to be there, so I know what that look like. I know what that look like. I don't want to be here because I don't feel like I'm respected. And to Josh's credit, he probably tired of losing too. You know what I'm saying? So for his credit, I know what that look like, man. Because I've been on the team where I look like a cancer because I'm not accepting losing or I'm not accepting the bullshit that's going on. So we on the outside looking in too. So that could be a problem too. But what we do see from his actions, we can speak on that because we know what that look like as well.
Yeah. Max, closing thoughts, Max.
Nah, but like you just hit it, babe. I mean, like shit, like with the Rockets. I left $25 million on the goddamn table. My dumb black ass. $25 million back then. They was gonna get ready to sign me. I get mad.
That's $125 million now, Max.
Yep.
I get mad because they bringing Clyde in. They sit my ass on the bench. The one playoff game, I sat on the bench when I came back. One playoff game, I sat on the motherfucking bench. And I get mad and walk away from that motherfucking money, man. So I get it, man, because I felt disrespected. And I get but Ja got to just get back to playing, man. Ja, just get back on the floor for us, baby. We want to see you play, baby. We love to see you motherfucking little springy ass coming through that motherfucking door.
And Ja, you got it different. You a franchise player. We wasn't no franchise player.
None of us, nigga. So, man. So, goddamn it, get back to doing what you do. Boy, I love you, Ja. Hey,
yeah, we
Dad,
love
you
you
too,
too,
baby,
bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, I think before we head on to the next topic, Ja, this is
Yes.
love. Like, this is
Oh,
from
yeah.
a loving place, because I think the last thing us three or anyone else wants to say is for Ja Morant to be a what
Mm,
if.
Right.
You know what I mean? Normally guys are what ifs because of injury.
right.
This could be what ifs because he can't get what's between his ears
Mm-hmm.
together, and then the
Yeah.
basketball guys don't like
That's
bullshit,
right.
and then the little nagging injuries
Uh-huh.
start coming. So we just want the best. I think the best for you is obviously before Memphis get you up out of there, you got to look in the mirror. I said this about a month and a half ago, bro. You got to look in the
Mm,
mirror and clean up all the bullshit. And to Jack's point, just be you, bro.
absolutely.
You ain't got to be. You ain't got to be. A kingpin.
Mm-mm.
Be a great motherfucking
Yeah.
basketball
Yeah.
player that could change your family's life and your in the Morant
Yes. Yes.
lineage forever.